received by White. Miscommunication, and Tigers win!
And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is!
Court to the three-point line. Thornton underneath to Van Zandt. Layup at the buzzer. It's good. It's good. Ouachita storms the court.
Is sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is!
Good morning and welcome to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law. We are happy to bring you this special presentation of Game 2 of the first round of the Great American Conference Baseball Championships between the visiting Harding Bisons and the hometown Ouachita Tigers. Well, there you see it on your screen right there. Yesterday, Ouachita picking up a 7-0 victory, and the highlight in that one, of course, the complete game shutout from Cooper Timmons. Timmons going all 9 innings, striking out 13 batters, and he passed several strikeout milestones on the day, including becoming just the second player in school history to reach 100 strikeouts in a season and also 250 strikeouts in a career. Only 2 players have ever reached that mark, and Cooper Timmons is one of the 2 on both of those lists. There you get a look at his career strikeout total, currently ranked second all-time in Ouachita program history. He passed John Franklin Matros yesterday with his 3rd strikeout of the ball game against Harding. An absolutely dominant performance that many Ouachita fans will not soon forget. And he finds himself in excellent company up there now with Steve Smith. Still a year left for Cooper Timmons, so he may have a chance to go ahead and break that record for the Tigers. It'll be fun to see if he can do that. Well, yesterday it was a fun day at the ballpark. Plenty of milestones. Another milestone. It was a first for one Ouachita player, as Cole Bedwell, who is also starting today, making his first postseason start, just the 4th of his career with the Tigers overall. He hits a 2-run home run and has a multi-hit performance. That home run was the first of his collegiate career, first 2 RBIs of his career, and he is going to be batting 7th today for the Tigers. But a lot of fun baseball set to take place here today. Just a few moments ago, the mound visit wrapping up between Luke Howard and Dr. Patrick McGahey. Both of these 2 teams have a lot of history between each other. This is the 201st meeting between Ouachita and Harding since the start of the 1958 season. This is also the 13th time that these 2 teams have met since the start of the 2022 season alone. Ouachita has taken 11 of the first 12 meetings, and they're looking to win another one right here today to punch their ticket to the Great American Conference semifinals. Well, it was a tough day yesterday for top seeds in the GAC. As we take a look at the scoreboard, Southern Arkansas, the 1 seed, upset by the Savage Storm out of Durant, Oklahoma, Southeastern Oklahoma State, taking that one 5-3. It was a good day in Arkadelphia, though, as 2 shutouts for the hometown teams. Henderson State shutting out UAM 8-0. An impressive performance by the Reddies. They're just 1 game away from Northwest Arkansas as well. And then Oklahoma Baptist taking care of business in Russellville, taking down the Wonder Boys by a score of 6-4. So the top seeds in Magnolia and Russellville will be looking to rally today and win 2 to try and punch their ticket to Northwest Arkansas, but Meanwhile, in Arkadelphia, both teams just one game away from making sure they will make the trip up to Arvest Ballpark next weekend. Well, we are just about ready to have the starting lineups, but first we're going to take a look at the Central Region's rankings coming into this one. Central Missouri, Ouachita went there last year in the regional, upset the Mules on their home turf in Game 1, and they're set to host the Central Region yet again this year as the 1 seed. Missouri Southern there in the 2 seed. And then you start to see a little pack there of the Great American Conference teams, Southern Arkansas, Ouachita, and Arkansas Tech, the 3, 4, and 5 respectively. Augustana, that was a team that gave Central Missouri some headaches last year, as well as the Tigers. They're in the 6 seed, Minnesota State in the 7 seed, and then Pitt State rounds out the 8 qualifying teams. However, Arkansas, Monticello, and Henderson State are both right there on the outside looking in. They're facing each other across the road at Clyde Berry Field today, and they've both got a chance to put their name in the mix for those final 8 teams to play in the Central Region. Well, right now, the starting lineup for the Harding Bisons being read off by our Director of Athletic Communications, Brian Ramsey, and we'll go ahead and give you the starters. Colin Helms, after a great day yesterday, he moves up to the leadoff spot for the Bisons. Colton Doyle will be batting second. Sebastian Martinez, the catcher, will be batting third. Cody Smith in the 4-hole. Seth Johnson, the powerful first baseman, moves down to the 5-hole for this one. Logan Lacey, who had a great day yesterday at the plate, he's batting sixth. The slick fielding shortstop, Cooper Newsom, will be batting seventh. Drew McNeil will be manning second base and batting eighth, and then Sawyer Price rounding out the starting lineup for the Bisons and playing left field. Davis Welch, your starting pitcher for Harding. And moving on now to the starting lineup for the Tigers. Leading it off for Ouachita, it's going to be the reigning GAC Freshman of the Year, Wyatt Core. Batting second, it's the two-way phenom, Dustin Bermudez out of Chandler, Arizona. G. Allen will be batting third, leading the Tigers in several categories. Mikey Quinones, fresh off of entering the double-digit home run list for the Tigers yesterday, he's batting fourth. Isaac Nowell, the former LRCA Christian Warrior, he is batting fifth and playing center field. Batting sixth will be Judd Arrington, playing second base. He was on the All-GAC tournament team a year ago and had a great performance yesterday with 3 hits. Cole Bedwell, fresh off his first Great American Conference tourney appearance and his first collegiate home run, he'll be batting seventh. Jackson Cheney batting eighth and playing first base. And then Colton Schrader, the senior out of Red Oak, Texas, rounding out the starting lineup. And on the mound for the Tigers will be the sophomore southpaw, Teddy Webb. But now we are going to turn it over to the public address system for the playing of our national anthem. With that, the pregame festivities wrapping up here at Rab Rogers Field. And set to take over on the mound for the Tigers, it'll be the sophomore southpaw, Teddy Webb. Webb, looking at his stats coming into this performance, he's been great this year. 15 appearance of the year. He's got 7 wins and 9 decisions. An ERA right at 3.69. He's got 70 2/3 innings of work under his belt, and he struck out 54 batters to the tune of just 34 walks. So Webb looking to make the most of his first postseason appearance for the Tigers. He's going to be throwing today to his sweet mate, Mikey Quinones, behind the plate, and then going across the infield, it'll be Jackson Cheney at first, Judd Arrington at second, Dustin Bermudez at short, and at third will be Colton Schrader. Then going left to right in the outfield, it is G. Allen, Isaac Nell, and Wyatt Core. Again today, your designated hitter for the Tigers will be Cole Bedwell. There you get a look at the numbers for Teddy Webb. His last time out against the Bisons, it was a quality start for the sophomore as he threw 6 innings of work, allowing just 3 runs. He also struck out 7 batters. And he's going to face off today against a very talented Harding lineup that was held runless yesterday. Didn't necessarily silence the bats, however, Cooper Timmons with some clutch pitching when it counted most. We'll see if Teddy Webb can follow it up with another impressive pitching performance here today. Bisons with their backs against the wall. This is an elimination game for Harding, and they're looking to force a winner-take-all later this afternoon.
Designated hitter Colin Helms.
But set to lead us off here at the RAB today, it's going to be the freshman designated hitter, Colin Helms. Lefty gets set for Ouachita. And here's the first pitch of the afternoon. That one misses outside for ball 1. One of the warmer days we've had here at Rab Rogers Field this season. Temperatures down into the low 80s. However, they could heat up to the high 80s as there's a ball hit on a line to Jackson Cheney. Heads up play there by the senior out of Sulphur Springs, Texas to start out the ball game.
Colton Doyle.
So now Colton Doyle looking to find his way on base. He takes the first pitch here high for ball 1. For Doyle yesterday, he was held hitless, going 0 for 4 against Cooper Timmons. He struck out twice. Here's the 1-0 from Webb. That one is swung on and missed for a strike. Good breaking ball that time. The 1-1. That one chopped to the left side but rolls foul. So the right fielder for the Bison set to see at least one more here. The 1-2. That one just misses the outside corner for ball 2. Perhaps locked him up a bit on the outside half of the plate, but it does just miss for ball 2. The next pitch, that one runs high for ball 3. So Webb's still looking for that put-away pitch against the right fielder for the Bisons. Doyle has run the count full here. We'll see what Webb delivers. The payoff pitch. That one runs in on the hands a bit and is going to be sent back out of play, foul. There you can see Highway 7 behind Teddy Webb. Just on the other side of those trees right there is Clydeberry Field, where Henderson State is taking on Arkansas Monticello today. The payoff once again, that one will run high for ball 4. So the Bisons have their first base runner of the afternoon, and that's going to bring up the catcher, Sebastian Martinez. First pitch here from Webb is swung on and missed for a strike. Went off speed that time to open up the at-bat, and the decision paid off. He had Martinez out in front. The 0-1, that one is going to run too far outside for a ball. Keep an eye on Doyle at first. He is second on the team in stolen bases with 10 in 13 successful attempts. As this one is swung on and missed for strike 2. Ten for 13 on the year in stolen bases for Doyle. He's second to just his teammate, Cody Smith, who waits on deck. The 1-2, that one runs in on the hands, but a great job to adjust there as that one is into center field for a base hit. So Webb dials up a good pitch there with a 2-strike count, but an even better adjustment by the sophomore catcher for Harding. And that's going to bring up the center fielder, Cody Smith. First pitch here, that one is sent out into left field. Allen ranging back. And he's going to make the play for out number 2. So with 2 away here and 2 on in the top of the first, Seth Johnson, the junior first baseman, will be looking to come through for his team. Here's the first one of the at-bat. That one is swung on and missed for a strike. Pumped in a good fastball that time. And it's 0-1. Southpaw gets set, the 0-1. That one is into the opposing batter's box, and it's now 1-1 here to Johnson, who is also a southpaw batter for the Bisons. The 1-1. That one is swung on and missed for strike 2. Fooled him with a good breaking ball. Down and outside that time, and now Johnson will be forced to battle up with 2 strikes. Webb looking to get out of the inning unscathed. Here's the 1-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. Teddy Webb has his first punch out of the afternoon, and it's a big one. Straining 2 runners on, including a runner on second in scoring position. Tigers will have their first chance at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer. Caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Tigers able to dance out of danger in the top half of the inning, as it was a good job by Teddy Webb pitching out of the jam. He strikes out one of the top batters in Harding's lineup, Seth Johnson, following a line out by Cody Smith to hold the Bisons off the scoreboard. Now Ouachita with a chance to offer up an offensive attack at the plate. Here you get a look at the last appearance for Davis Welch when he faced off against Ouachita back on April 8th. It was a bit of a struggle, 5 1/3 innings of work, 6 runs allowed, 5 of them earned. He also walked 3 batters to the tune of just 5 strikeouts. But set to lead us off here this afternoon, it's the man who, at least for the time being, holds the GAC Freshman of the Year title. And there you get a look at one of Ouachita's 4-legged fans here today at the wrap. This one's sent out into right field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. So one right fielder singles to the other, and Ouachita is in business here as Dustin Bermudez steps up to the plate with a runner on.
Now batting the shortstop, Dustin Bermudez.
Go, Dustin.
That is the first hit of the Great American Conference Tournament for Wyatt Core. Bermudez did enter the hit column yesterday with a couple of base hits. He also came around to score once. First pitch of the at-bat, that one runs high and outside for a ball. Long ball has proved to be a bit of a factor for Ouachita down the stretch in their success. They had 2 yesterday against the Bisons. The 1-0. That one is into the opposing batter's box for ball 2. It's really been a combination of key hitting in late game situations as well as strong pitching from the Tigers starting rotation and also the bullpen. The 2-0 to Bermudez. That one is swung on and missed for a strike. Trying to pull that one into left field, but he comes up empty-handed, and now it's 2-1 to the junior out of Chandler, Arizona. The 2-1. That one misses down low for ball 3. So now Welch going to have to be careful here not to just groove Bermudez one down the middle of the plate. However, G. Allen, who waits on deck, doesn't provide much relief. The 3-1. That one misses low for ball 4. So the Tigers have 2 runners on to start out the bottom of the first. And the table has been set for one of the top power bats in the Great American Conference. That's the left fielder, G. Allen. Leads the team in several categories coming into this game. .376 batting average, that's best on the team. Also leads the team in hits with 70, runs with 55, and is tied for the home run lead with 11. First pitch here, fouled off to the right side. Allen's slugging percentage also right at .656 coming into this game. That's tied for the 5th best in Ouachita history. The 0-1 from Welch. That one is swung on and missed for strike 2. A good breaking ball that darted inside at the last second. And now it is 0-2 to the Tiger left fielder. Allen looking to battle up with 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. That one runs in and hits him. So just when it seemed like Welch was about to record his first out of this outing, he plunks Allen, and now there are ducks on the pond for the young man from the Valley of the Sun, Mikey Quinones. That's going to be enough to warrant a mound visit here from Dr. Patrick McGahey. Quinones has proven that he can come up in situations like this before. His first home run with Ouachita was a grand slam back in the first conference series of the year against Northwestern Oklahoma State. He has since added 9 to that total, including 1 yesterday against the Bisons. In total, he has 3 home runs against Harding here at the RAB this year. And you know that has to be weighing on Welch's mind, at least in some way here, with the bases loaded and still nobody out. The righty gets set. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one runs inside, and that one almost got Quinones in the legs. Good block there by Martinez behind the plate, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. That one is fouled off to the right side. Something else to note about that grand slam from Mikey Quinones, that was in a series clinching win against Northwestern Oklahoma State. Tigers looking for one of those here this afternoon in game 1 of what could be a doubleheader, game 2 overall of the series. The 1-1, that one misses low for ball 2. Harding with a win here in game 2 of the series, looking to force a rubber match later this afternoon. The winner of that game would punch their ticket to Springdale, Arkansas for the GAC semifinals. 2-1, that one runs inside, and now it's 3-1 to Quinones. You know that Quinones will be looking to drive one here, count leverage, and with the bases loaded, Welch will almost be forced to throw him one here. The 3-1, that one is going to be foul tipped off the leg of Quinones, and he's going to have to take a second to regroup. Coach Howard's going to go over and take a look at him as he is clearly favoring that back leg. Coach Howard, I'm going to check him over, make sure everything's all right. Now we're going to have sports trainer go out to have a look. Once again, fans, we want to thank you for tuning in all season long here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Whether you are rooting for the Bisons or the Tigers here today, or if you just wanted to see some great American Conference postseason baseball action, we thank you for tuning in to this student-led production out of the Rogers Department of Communications. Quinones taking one last second here to regroup, and it looks like he's going to be good to go. That's going to earn some applause here from the home crowd at the Rabbits. A full count here to Quinones. And this is a big pitch right here from Welch. Looking to set him down. The payoff, that one is also chopped foul at the plate. You can tell that Quinones wants to drive one to right field at the moment. Might get a little bit of wind assistance. There's a little bit of a breeze blowing out towards right field. The payoff again, that one is also fouled off of Quinones. So a good job here by the catcher to try and battle up, keep the battle alive here against Welch. And Welch out there thinking, what have I got to do to put this guy away? The righty sets. Here's the 3-2. That one is also a foul ball. And again, I believe we got a piece of Quinones. Just some tough luck here at the plate in this at-bat. Welch continually trying to bury it in. We'll see if he stays inside this time or if he opts to go to the outer half of the plate. The 3-2, that one is put in play. Force out at home, throw over to first is there in time, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered for Harding. It's a double play ball that puts the Bisons just one out away from getting out of the jam. However, there are still two runners in scoring position for the Tigers. And now Isaac Nowell is going to have a shot at the plate. Ouachita trying to draw first blood here in the first inning. That one misses outside for ball one. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. The 1-1 ran in on his hands a bit, but almost sent it to the opposite field. Nowell has shown capability of sending it out there at times when he has the right approach, but now he's going to have to come up with a good two-strike approach here, trying to avoid stranding those runners in scoring position. Welch trying to get out of this inning unscathed. The 1-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. And talk about some clutch pitching there from the junior right-hander. Davis Welch was facing bases loaded with nobody out, but he gets a good double play ball and then a strikeout to bring the inning to a close with still no score here in Arkadelphia. And the second inning of play, 0-0. We'll be back with more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Is sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside to Parker? Yes, it is.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas for round 1 of the Great American Conference Baseball Championships. Teddy Webb back out there for his second inning of work. He and Harding starter Davis Welch both faced their fair share of adversity there, got runners in scoring position, but both able to clutch up and hold their opponent off the scoreboard. That brings us to the second with the score still at 0-0. Bison's looking to change that here. Due up at the plate, it's going to be the third baseman, Logan Lacey. First pitch of the at-bat, that one misses low and outside for ball 1. It was a tough day at the dish for many Bisons yesterday, but that was not the case for Logan Lacey. He went 2 for 3. That one fouled off to the left side. Wind blowing out to left field at the moment on this warm day at the Rab. That one also hit off to the left side. It's 84 degrees here at the moment, but with the humidity, it feels like 90 in Arkadelphia right off the Ouachita River. The 1-2, that one hit out to short. Glove by Bermudez on the backhand. Throw to first is there in time. So with one away here, that's going to bring up the next batter for Harding. And that's Cooper Newsom, the shortstop. Newsom was 0 for 3 yesterday. And he sends it out to Bermudez. Throw over to first. That's in time as well. So one shortstop grounds out to the other. And they're quickly 2 away here for the Bisons in the top of the second. Drew McNeil looking to keep the inning alive for his squad. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and missed for a strike. Yesterday, McNeil 0 for 2. The next pitch, that one ran in on his hands a bit, and now it's quickly down in the hole 0-2. Webb looking for the 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch. That one is in the opposing batter's box for a ball. So the second baseman set to see at least one more here in the top of the second. Tigers looking to get back to the plate. Here's the 1-2. That one hit out to second. Arrington gloves it, throws over to first in time, and one second baseman grounds out to the other to retire the side. So the Bisons go 1-2-3 here in the top of the second inning. They'll be back at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
You need true care and concern,
you can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
so you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Welch back out there on the mound for his second inning of work for the Bisons. He was great in the first inning after allowing 3 base runners. He's able to dance out of danger.
Second baseman, Judd Arrington.
But right now he's going to have to face off against a man who has had plenty of success in his 2 Great American Conference tournaments. That is Judd Arrington. Played in his first tournament a year ago, named to the all-tournament team as a designated hitter. And he's making the case that he should be on the list again here in 2023. 3-hit performance yesterday for the Tigers, and he drove in 2. The 1-0, that one misses outside, and now it's 2-0 to the senior out of Allen, Texas. Not much change at the top of the order for the Tigers, but the bottom of the order has been moved around a bit for today's contest as the 2-0 misses outside for ball 3. Jackson Cheney has moved down to the 8 hole today, making way for Judd Arrington at the 6th spot. Cole Bedwell moves up to the 7th spot, and C.W. Schrader batting 9th. Meanwhile, Judd Arrington going to continue to elevate that on-base percentage. He's on with a walk today, and that's going to bring up Cole Bedwell. Bedwell fresh off a multi-hit performance yesterday in his first GAC tournament game, including his first collegiate home run and RBIs. First pitch here, that one misses down low for ball 1. Tigers looking to reach the GAC semifinals for the 2nd consecutive year with an impressive performance over this weekend and next weekend, looking to punch their ticket to a 2nd consecutive NCAA tournament. It's been quite the run for the Tigers here. Back-to-back 30-win seasons, including their winningest campaign since joining the GAC here in 2023. The 1-1 misses down low, and now it's 2-1 to Bedwell. The 2-1 to the DH. That one is going to catch the bottom of the zone for strike 2. Good location that time from Welch. And now the freshman going to be forced to battle up here with 2 strikes. The next pitch, that one just misses outside for ball 3. Trying to lock him up on that outside corner down low, but the fastball moved a bit too far to the outside. And now the count has run full. Bedwell awaiting the payoff. Here it is. That one sent right back up the middle. Diving effort by Newsom. Throw to first is there in time. Roll it up 6-4 to 3 on an absolute web gem from Cooper Newsom. The freshman flashing the leather here at Rab Rogers Field this afternoon. And they're 2 away now for the first baseman, Jackson Cheney. First pitch misses outside here for ball 1. The next one to Cheney. That one hit off to the left side, and that one's through for a base hit. Tried to glove it that time, but it escapes past the third baseman for a 2-out single for Jackson Cheney, and the line has not stopped yet. Colton Schrader going to get an opportunity to hit here.
Now batting third baseman, Colton Schrader.
Bottom of the second inning. First pitch here catches the inside corner for a strike. The next one, that one also catches the zone for strike 2, and Welch locating very well here in this at-bat. We'll see if Schrader can battle up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch, that one is into the opposing batter's box for ball 1. So Schrader living to see at least one more pitch here from the starter for Harding. The 1-2, runner in motion a bit, but that one has fouled it over the top of the backstop. Strong battle here from the senior out of Red Oak, Texas. Trying to keep the inning alive. Here's the 1-2. That one sent the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Colton Schrader coming through with a 2-out single. It's back-to-back base hits with 2 away in the inning for the Tigers. And now the table has been set for Wyatt Core, who already has a base hit on his line. Core faced a little bit of a power drought early in the year. He didn't hit his first home run until the month of April, but he finished off the season with 4 home runs in the last 2 weeks. And this one is sent out to left field, but it looks like it is going to die out shy of the warning track. The center fielder, Cody Smith, going to make the play for out number 3. So the Tigers do rally with back-to-back base hits here with 2 away. However, they are both stranded to end the inning. We're still scoreless at Rab Rogers Field. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Touchdown, Ouachita! Way up at the buzzer! Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is!
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Teddy Webb looking to keep the momentum rolling after a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the second. Harding still looking to scratch across its first run of the series. But a prime opportunity to do that right here with 9-1 and 2 due up. Starting off with Sawyer Price, the left fielder. Here's the first pitch. That one misses low and inside for ball one. The next pitch, that one sent right back up the middle, and that's going to be through for a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter is on to lead off the top of the third. And with that, the lineup card turns over to make way for the leadoff man, Colin Helms. Showing bunt, pulls it back here for ball one. The 1-0, that one is popped up, but should be playable on the left side of the infield. Bermudez waving off Schrader, and he's going to make the play in the sun for out number one.
Right fielder Colton Doyle.
So now Colton Doyle set to take his second cuts of the afternoon. First pitch is hit out to left field. Hit high, but not very deep as Allen ranges in, and he's going to make the play for out number two. So after a leadoff single, back-to-back batters have been retired. And now Sebastian Martinez steps up to the plate with a chance to try and keep this inning rolling. First pitch, runner in motion. That one sent out to second. Throw to first is there in time. So the hit and run not going to pan out here for the Bisons. As after a leadoff single, three batters straight are retired. Heading to the bottom of the third, we're still scoreless here at the RAB. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Chicken Express.
Is sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside to Parker? Yes, it is.
Welcome back to this special presentation of the GAC Baseball Championships first round on Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. There you get a look at the scoreboard, and the line score has been the story in this one. Both teams have had a few hits to their credit, but they haven't been able to bring any of those runners home. It's been some clutch pitching from Teddy Webb and Davis Welch here this afternoon. Welch looking to hold the Tigers off the scoreboard for the third consecutive inning in this one. What is proving to be a pitcher's duel up to this point. However, he's set to face off against the 2, 3, and 4-hole hitters for Ouachita. Starting off right here with the shortstop, Dustin Bermudez.
Tigers, the shortstop, Dustin Bermudez.
Bermudez digging in here, trying to get something going for his side. Here's the first pitch. That one misses outside for ball 1. Bermudez thought about going after that high pitch outside, but thought better of it at the last second. It's 1-0. The next pitch to Bermudez. That one is fouled back out of play over to the right side. It's going to carry over the top of the visitors' dugout, and it's 1-1 to the junior from Chandler, Arizona. Although he's at short right now, don't be surprised if it's a close game in the later innings if he takes over on the mound as the Tigers' closing pitcher. Meanwhile, this one sent out into right field, but played well off the bat that time by the right fielder Colton Doyle. And there are 2 away here for G. Allen. Excuse me, 1 away here for G. Allen, the second batter of the inning. Here's the first pitch from Welch. That one, a swing and a miss for a strike. It hasn't necessarily been easy for Welch in this start. He's allowed his fair share of base runners, but he's really stepped up when it counted with runners in scoring position. The 0-1 to Allen. That one misses outside for ball 1. Next pitch, that one is swung on and missed for strike 2. A good breaking ball that darted outside at the last second. Allen wanted to pull it to right field. Instead, he comes up empty-handed. The 1-2 pitch misses outside for ball 2. Mikey Quinones, the catcher for the Tigers, waiting on deck. Here's the 2-2. That one runs high and outside for ball 3. Looks like that one just ran away from Welch on that one. Trying to locate that outside breaking ball, and it ran up. The payoff, that one hit to the right side, but unfortunately right to the first baseman. Welch to cover, and it's there for out number 2. So a 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Mikey Quinones stepping up to the plate. He grounded into a double play ball in his first plate appearance back in the first. So looking for a little bit of redemption here. First pitch of the at-bat is a high breaking ball. It's 1-0 now to the catcher from Arizona. The next pitch, that one is popped up, but out of play foul, back behind home. Tiger fans rallying on Quinones here in this postseason game. Just his first year with the team, but he's endeared himself to the fans here at Rab Rogers Field. And he finds himself in a hitter-friendly count here, 2-0. The next pitch from Welch. That one sent out towards the gap, and that is going to get down for extra bases. Fielded by the right fielder. Here's the throw in. But Mikey Quinones is in there with a stand-up 2-out double. The Tiger catcher continuing his hot streak here in the postseason, as he has another extra base hit right there. And now Isaac Nowell also looking for a form of redemption here with a chance to drive in the first run of the ball game. First pitch here misses in the opposing batter's box for ball 1. For now, he is 1 for 4 in the tournament thus far. All 3 times he's been set down, it has been via the punch-out. The next pitch, that one swung on and missed for a strike. Welch altering his delivery a bit there, and that threw off Nowell's timing. It's 1-1. The 1-1, that one's going to miss outside as well, so now it's 2-1 to the Tigers center fielder. He played baseball with teammate G. Allen in high school at Little Rock Christian Academy, both of them playing for Warriors baseball. One of a couple of pairs of high school teammates here at Ouachita, as the 2-1 is going to be ruled a foul ball, I believe. Umpire going to take some time here as the catcher goes out to have a word with Welch. Martinez wanting to make sure that they're on the same page here for a big 2-strike pitch here in the bottom of the third inning. Isaac now trying to help the Tigers avoid stranding a runner in scoring position yet again. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one sent out to the right side, but gloved by Johnson out there at first, and that will do it for the bottom of the third. So Mikey Quinones does strike for a 2-out double. However, the Tigers are once again held off the scoreboard. A third of the way home here at Rab Rogers Field, and we're still scoreless. We'll be back with more postseason action after this timeout.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
you need true care and concern.
You can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
So you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Welcome back to the special presentation of the first round of the Great American Conference Baseball Championships live on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Both teams have been held off the scoreboard up to this point in what serves as an elimination game for Harding. The Tigers trying to lock up the series right here to punch their ticket to Springdale for the semifinals of the GAC tourney. This one sent out to third, gloved by Schrader. Throw across the diamond is offline, and Cheney tries to apply the tag. But a good job of evading there by Cody Smith. He's on safely. That will allow Seth Johnson to step up to the plate with a runner on. That'll be the first error of the game for the Tigers. First pitch is swung on in, missed for a strike. The next pitch is actually going to wait a moment as they want to check over on Smith, who is the top base stealer for the Bisons. He has been successful on 19 of 20 attempts. An amazing 95% success rate. The 0-1 almost caught him in a rundown. Good tag applied by Cheney that time, but somehow Smith just able to skirt back in there. The 0-1 is going to wait yet again. They're keeping an awful close eye on Smith out there, and given his numbers, he has warranted that attention. The 0-1, swung on and missed for strike 2. Johnson still struggling with that outside breaking ball. Now the first baseman for the Bisons looking to battle up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 again going to wait as they check on the runner. That is Smith. He had a great leaping effort at the wall yesterday. The 0-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. So Johnson continuing to struggle with that slider down and away. And now Logan Lacey steps up to the plate. Just 2 strikeouts on the game for Teddy Webb. As the first pitch here misses outside for ball 1. Both of those strikeouts have also been charged to Seth Johnson, as he's now up to 4 punch-outs on the weekend at the plate. The 1-0 misses down low for ball 2. And Webb being a little cautious here to Lacey, who's been on a tear at the plate. Multi-hit game yesterday, although he was held out of the hit column in his first plate appearance here today. Check on the runner yet again. He is back in time. We'll see what the southpaw dials up here with a 2-0 count. That one runs outside a bit. Lacey followed it, but was only able to foul it back out of play. The 2-1. That one hit right back up the middle, gloved by Webb. Throw to short is in time. Throw to first is in time. It's a 1-6-3 double play. Teddy Webb helping his own cause out there on the mound. What a play by the sophomore. And that's going to retire the side. As we reach the middle of the 4th inning, we're still scoreless here at Rab Rogers Field. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Is sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. What a play by Teddy Webb to wrap up the top half of the inning. Fielded a baseball that came right back to him, threw it over to Bermudez at short, and then Bermudez throwing it on to Cheney for a 1-6-3 double play. And now the Tigers got a chance to try and draw first blood here at the plate with Judd Arrington due up at the plate. He's already reached base safely several times here in this series. First pitch here runs a bit too far inside for ball 1. Arrington, in just 5 plate appearances, he's reached base safely 4 times. As the 1-0, that one foul tipped back behind home plate. the 1-1 to Arrington. That one also sent out a play foul. Arrington, originally from Allen, Texas. He played with Colton Schrader in high school on the Dallas Mustangs. The 1-2 pitch. That one chopped but fair over to the right side. Throw over to first is there in time for out number 1. So it's a ground out to start out the bottom of the 4th inning. And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Cole Bedwell.
Designated hitter, Cole Bedwell.
His last time up at the plate, it was just an unfortunate turn of events as he drilled one back up the middle, but Cooper Newsom with an absolute web gem at short. That one going to catch the outside corner for a strike. The Tigers have had a runner reach scoring position in all 3 of the first 3 innings, but have yet to scratch across a run. Not a bad location there from Welch. Instead, it's 1-1 to the freshman designated hitter. That one is also going to catch the outside corner, and now it's 1-2 to Bedwell. Visiting crowd trying to rally on Welch. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball in the perfect spot down in the zone. Bedwell's going to go down on strikes, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Jackson Cheney. Cheney is 1 for 1 on the day with a single into left field. Looking to follow that up with another big base hit right here. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Great crowd here today for the hometown Tigers, as well for the visiting Bisons out of Searcy. As this one is swung on and missed for a strike, beat Cheney with a straight heater that time. That one misses outside for ball 2. That pitch checked his swing and did so in time. It's ball 3.
Gotta come to you here, Jackson.
Schrader would be next. The 3-1 is ruled a strike. So it's 3-2 now to Cheney. An interesting strike call there. It looked like the umpire gave an indication similar to what he would do for a punch out, but it is just a full count. That one will miss outside for ball 4. So Cheney works his way on base for the second time this afternoon, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, Colton Schrader. Baseball just getting underway across Highway 7 right now between Henderson State and UAM. We'll try to keep you updated as score updates come along. First pitch here is taken for ball 1. The next pitch to Schrader, that one checked his swing, appeal down. I'll say he held up in time for ball 2. Schrader 1 for 1 on the day with a single out to the right side, and similar to the second inning, Cheney got on base, and now Schrader trying to get on base as well. That one's going to miss outside for ball 3. Wyatt Core, the right fielder waiting on deck for the Tigers, representing the top of the order. But right now, Welch trying to set down Schrader to retire the side. The 3-0. That one misses outside for ball 4. So the struggle in command will continue for the Bison starter. As now Newsom's going to go out and have his own mound visit. Coach Howard wants to go ahead and have a word with Wyatt Core. This is the exact same situation that Core faced back in the second inning when he flew out to left field, got a good pitch, but just was a little bit under it on that one. Trying to avoid stranding a runner in scoring position for the fourth consecutive inning. We'll see how much longer Welch stays in the game, as he's already thrown 76 pitches here this afternoon in just 3 2/3 innings of work. You know, the Bisons would like him to at least get them further into the middle innings. First pitch of the at-bat, that one is sent out to left field, and that one is going to fall right into the glove of the left fielder Sawyer Price. So once again, Davis Welch dancing out of danger here against the Tigers. For the fourth consecutive inning, OVU has stranded a runner in scoring position, and we remain scoreless here at Rab Rogers Field. We'll be back with the fifth inning of play right after this timeout.
Sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside to Parker? Yes, it is.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Brute with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Cooper Newsome set to lead us off here in the top of the fifth inning. Both teams still looking for their first run of the ball game. We'll see who can break the offensive ice first. First pitch here misses down low for a ball. Teddy Webb has done a good job at limiting his pitch count up to this point. He's thrown just 42 pitches now. 43 is sent out to third. Gloved by Schrader. Throw across is there in time for round number one.
Second baseman Drew McNeil.
So with one down, Drew McNeil, the second baseman, set to take the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. That one misses in the opposing batter's box for ball one. Just ran away that time from Webb. That one is going to catch the zone for a strike. Both of these teams know that a lot is on the line here today. For Harding, you've got to win here in game two to keep the series alive, but for Ouachita, trying to clinch it and punch their ticket to Northwest Arkansas. This one hit out to short, gloved by Bermudez. Throw to first is there in time, although Cheney had to apply the tag on the run. Heads up play by the senior out of Sulphur Springs, Texas. And they're quickly two down here for the left fielder, Sawyer Price. Price owns one of only 2 hits today for the Bisons. Webb looking to qualify for a winning decision if he can get the out right here. That one misses down low for a ball. Webb taking his time here. He's going to go ahead and step off. And they're going to go ahead and rule that a ball on Teddy Webb, a pitch clock violation. We haven't seen that too often this year. The 2-0. That one misses down low for ball 3. And now Price looking to find his way on base for the second time this afternoon. Webb looking to set him down. Here's the 3-0. That one just misses inside for ball 4. So it's a 4-pitch walk here to Sawyer Price, although just 3 pitches were thrown. As Webb was tagged with a pitch clock violation, now he will have to face off against the top of the order. That's Colin Helms. That one sent out to right field, and that one is down for a base hit. Fielded by Core. He gets it in quickly, but not before. Price is up to third. And the Bisons are in business. Coach Brown going to go out and have a mound visit with Teddy Webb. As things starting to escalate quickly here in the top of the 5th. Looked like it could be another 1-2-3 inning for the Southpaw, but instead it's a walk and then a strong base hit there off to the right side by Colin Helms, continuing a great weekend here at the Rab. That's his 3rd base hit of the series. This is an elimination game for Harding if they cannot come up with a victory here this afternoon, at least in Game 2. They will be eliminated. And then for Ouachita, trying to win the series right here this afternoon in Game 2 to avoid a Game 3 later this afternoon. Tigers trying to punch their ticket to Northwest Arkansas. Harding hoping to keep their season alive. Webb getting set. Here's the first pitch. That one is going to miss inside for ball 1. So it's 1-0 now to Colton Doyle. He's 0 for 1 on the day. The next one, that one sent out to the right side and through for a base hit. So the first run of the ball game belongs to the Bisons. Meanwhile, Helms hustling, and he's into third. It's a 2-out single for Colton Doyle, and Harding has its first run of the weekend. It's 1-0 Bisons.
Now batting the catcher, Sebastian Martinez.
Teddy Webb looking to try and limit the damage with 2 away. First pitch here is swung on and missed for a strike. Sebastian Martinez at the plate for the Bisons. He has 1 hit in the series. That was earlier this afternoon. The 0-1 from Webb. Good breaking ball that Martinez just managed to get a piece of. Now it's 0-2 to the Bison's catcher. That one, a good stop by Quinones in the opposing batter's box, and now it's 1-2 to the catcher for Harding. For Martinez, he has been a solid hitter throughout the season. Entering this contest, a batting average of .329. He's also driven in 38 runs. The 1-2, that one squared up fairly well, but also sent well foul. Webb looking to retire the side, the 1-2. That one also fouled out of play. So Martinez still trying to time up that breaking ball on the outside. We'll see if Webb goes back there and tries to get him to chase, or if he tries to mix it up a bit here and run the fastball inside. The 1-2. Breaking ball just misses outside for ball 2. So tripled up on him there. But this time, Harding's catcher Martinez able to hold up, and now it's 2-2. Sophomore looking to come through for his squad, the 2-2. Also misses for ball 3. And this third out proving incredibly elusive for the Tiger starter. We'll see if he can get it right here. The payoff pitch. That one fouled out of play. And that's going to earn some applause from the visiting fans and dugout, as they're seeing a good batter here from their sophomore catcher. Payoff once more. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3, so Teddy Webb does get out of the jam, strands a runner at third, but not before Harding breaks its scoring drought. After 13 2/3 innings, the Bison strike for their first run of the weekend, and it's a big one because they lead here at the halfway point in Game 2. 1-0 your score. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita. It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Harding does strike for the first run of the afternoon, courtesy of an RBI base hit off the bat of Colton Doyle. However, Ouachita with a chance to respond right here with 2, 3, and 4 due up to lead off the inning. Dustin Bermudez will lead us off. Here's the first pitch, that one. Misses outside for ball 1. Bermudez 0 for 1 on the day. He walked in his last plate appearance, as this one misses up for ball 2. The next pitch, that one is popped up and out of play, foul. Actually, Bermudez walked in his first plate appearance. It was a fly out for him to right field last time up. He was one of the 3 batters who got on base to start out the ball game for the Tigers. However, they couldn't bring a run home. The 2-1. That one is swung on and missed for strike 2. Took a healthy cut at that fastball and came up empty-handed. The 2-2 pitch. That one sent to center field, and that is going to get down for a base hit. So Bermudez is on with a leadoff single. And the tying run is on base for the slugging left fielder, G. Allen. That was a good adjustment there, though, in center field by Cody Smith. He was charging in, thought about trying to make the catch, but decided better of it and ended up preventing extra bases as a result. We have got a scoring update from Russellville as Oklahoma Baptist currently leading it 2-0. Here is the throw down to second, and Bermudez is in there with a stolen base. The shortstop has his third stolen base. And they're going to go ahead and say it was a strike, so the 0-1. That one is sent out to right field. That one's got a lot of carry to it, and it is over the wall. Touch 'em all, Tiger. That's a go-ahead home run. G. Allen make it a dozen round trippers on the year. And the Tigers take the lead here in Game 2. It's 2-1 Tigers. Quinones now in at the plate, takes this one for a ball. Allen now takes the outright team lead in homers with 12, building on what has already been an impressive campaign, and he just put the home team on top.
Got to come to you now, Mikey.
The next pitch, that one runs high for ball 3. And now Quinones in a prime position at the very least to get on base. But you know if he gets one that he can drive, he's going to go after it, the 3-0. That one misses low for ball 4. So Quinones is on for the second consecutive plate appearance. And now Isaac Nowell's got a chance to keep the line moving.
Now batting center fielder, Isaac Nowell.
Last time at the plate for Nowell, it was a good battle from the center fielder. He sent one to the opposite field, but it was snagged by first baseman Seth Johnson. This one fouled off the leg of the sophomore center fielder. This one's sent out to the opposite field, and that one's through for a base hit. Isaac Nowell is on with his first hit of the afternoon. And the line just keeps on moving for Ouachita as it's a prime RBI opportunity for Judd Arrington.
Judd Arrington.
This is going to be a mound visit here from Martinez as, again, the Bisons don't want to have to make a pitching change here after just 4 innings of work. Once again, fans, we want to give that scoring update. In the bottom of the first right now, Oklahoma Baptist leading 2-0 over the hometown Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech looking to stave off elimination this afternoon. They've got 2 runners in scoring position, so they're in a prime chance to try and answer right back. Meanwhile, just across the way, at Henderson State. Tie ball game. Henderson in the field at the moment. And a runner on first for UAM. But now we turn our attention back to the other side of the ravine as Arrington lays down the bunt and played perfectly by the pitcher. That is Welch making the put out there, or the assist, I should say. Credit the put out officially to Logan Lacey.
Hitter Cole Bedwell.
Still just one away here in the inning. That one misses down low for a ball. Bedwell has been held out of the hit column up to this point. The 1-0. That one sent over to the third base side. Throw to first is there in time, but if you're looking for a sacrifice, that's about as good as you can get right there. Sent it perfectly down the third baseline. Both runners move up 90 feet. And now Jackson Cheney with a chance to really try and break this game open. That one's popped up and playable over to the right side. Two defenders ranging in. Officially, the put out is going to be credited to the second baseman, Drew McNeil, and that will retire the side. But Ouachita takes the lead courtesy of a 2-run home run off the bat of G. Allen. His team leading 12th home run.
No errors, 2 runners left on base.
And now Ouachita in the driver's seat heading into the final 4 innings of play. Ouachita looking to punch its ticket to the Great American Conference Baseball Championship semifinals. Here this afternoon, you're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight, both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back, because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Tigers take the lead with a 2-run home run off the bat of G. Allen in the bottom half of the 5th inning, although they did strand 2 additional runners in scoring position. Teddy Webb back out there for his 6th inning of work. Here's the first pitch. That one is going to bounce in front of Quinones and over towards the home dugout and for ball 1. Cody Smith, the cleanup batter for the Bisons, due up at the plate. And that one sent out to third. Thrower to first is there in time. Bang, bang play. But Schrader and Cheney sticking with it to record the first out here. That's going to bring up Seth Johnson. Johnson looking to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Still no movement out there in the Ouachita bullpen, although there is a riding getting loose for Harding. The 1-0 misses outside for ball 2, and this patient approach from Johnson really paying off here as he finds himself in count leverage 2-0. We'll see how Webb responds. The next pitch, that one's right there for a strike on the outside corner. Good comeback pitch that time. The 2-1, swung on and missed for strike 2, fooled him again with that outside slider. And now Webb looking to set him down via the punch-out for the third time this afternoon. Here's the 2-2 to the first baseman. It's swung on and missed for strike 3. And the Harding faithful will tip their cap to Johnson as he heads back to the dugout. That is his third strikeout of the afternoon. Make it a hat trick. And now Logan Lacey steps up to the plate. That one is fouled off to the right side. The 0-1. That one is fouled into the backstop and barehanded by Quinones. That's going to earn some cheers from the home crowd and the home dugout. The 0-2. That one sent out to short. Glove by Bermudez. Thrower to first is there in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Teddy Webb. You can officially stamp this start quality as it's been 6 innings of 1-run ball for the sophomore southpaw. Tigers back at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Teddy Webb officially with a quality start here this afternoon, as he is now up to 6 innings of 1-run ball. And he's in line for a win right now because Colton Schrader is looking to help the Tigers add on to their lead, 2-1 at the moment. But we'll see if the senior out of Red Oak, Texas can start a rally. That one misses down low for a ball. It's likely the last day of home baseball for the Tigers here in 2023, barring that they earn a high enough seed to host one half of the Central Regional.
I gotta come tell you.
What a season it has been. Tigers looking to tie their highest win total since 2009 as this one hit to third. Thrower to first is there in time, and one third baseman grounds out to the other to start out the bottom of the 6th. So with one down, Wyatt Core steps up to the plate. Here's the first pitch. That one is swung on and missed for a strike. Looks like Core has his own leader of his fan club over there behind where he's batting on the left side, as this one Sent out to the right side and right into the hole for a base hit. So the shift backfires that time on the Bisons. It's the first hit of the afternoon for Wyatt Core. And now Dustin Bermuda is going to have a chance to do some damage with the runner on.
Now batting the shortstop, Dustin Bermudez.
Go, Dustin.
The first pitch, that one misses down low for ball one. For Bermudez, he's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. My apologies, Wyatt Core, that was not his first hit of the afternoon. That was his second. He's up to a multi-hit performance now. The 1-0, that one misses outside for ball two. The 2-0 pitch. That one is sent out to left field and has a lot of carry. And that one is not going to be playable. Touch 'em all, Tiger. That's a home run. Dustin Bermudez enters back into a tie with G. Allen for the team lead in home runs, his 12th of the year. And the Tigers now on top by 3. Third home run of the year for Bermudez against the Bisons. And I believe that is going to be the day for Davis Welch. Indeed, Dr. McGahey making the long walk out to the mound, and that's going to be the day for his starter. So Davis Welch goes 5 1/3 innings, although he allows 4 runs and is in line for the loss. We'll introduce you to the new pitcher for the Bisons when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down, our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball as G. Allen swings and misses here for a strike. The new pitcher on the mound is Dylan Pinnock. He's set to face off here, as this one is sent out of play for strike 2. The 0-2 to Allen. That one is foul tipped, but Martinez unable to corral it, so Allen set to see at least one more here. Already homered in this game. And if he can send another one over the wall here this afternoon, he will tie his career high with 13 home runs on the season. The 0-2. That one misses outside for a ball. The long ball has been the story offensively for the Tigers in this one. Two two-run home runs have the Tigers on top. One of those belonging to Allen. The other belonging to Dustin Bermudez just moments ago. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So Allen goes down via the punch out for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now he's going to make way for Mikey Quinones. Here's the first pitch from Pinnock. Misses outside for ball 1. For Quinones in this one. Looking at his line, he is 1 for 2. He's reached base safely twice. And that one runs in. They're going to say that he went around, although looked like that time might have been partly just a gut reaction to the ball closing in. The 1-1. That one runs inside for ball 2. Pinnock not afraid to work in on the hands of Quinones here. Although if he can get extended, he has proven more than once that he is capable of driving one over the wall. The 2-1. That one is sent out to left field, but is not playable as it is into and actually over the top of the home bullpen out there. Quick scoring update from across the road. Henderson State taking a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 2nd over UAM. Henderson just one game away from punching their ticket to the Great American Conference semifinals. Boll Weevils looking to stay alive. Here's the 2-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3, so Pinnock does his job out of the bullpen. It's back-to-back punch-outs. However, the big blow in the inning was the 2-run home run off the bat of Dustin Bermudez. His 12th of the year has the Tigers on top by 3. Heading into the final third of this ball game, Ouachita in the driver's seat. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Brute with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Teddy Webb is back out there on the mound for his 7th inning of work. Ouachita trying to hang on and punch their ticket to the semifinals in Northwest Arkansas next weekend. They're in a prime position to do it right here, as Teddy Webb has been excellent out there on the mound. 6 innings of 1-run ball. Really the only hiccup has been that 2-out rally back in the top of the 5th, but he responded with a 1-2-3 inning on the mound. Cooper Newsom set to lead us off here.
Now batting the shortstop, Cooper Newsom.
In the top of the 7th. First pitch. Checks his swing in time for ball 1. They're going to go ahead and appeal down to first. And indeed, he did hold up in time. That one's in there for strikes, and now it is 1-1 to Newsom. Another scoring update from Russellville, 3-1. Oklahoma Baptist, and they've still got a chance to add on even more here in the top of the third. The winner of that series set to take on the winner of this series in the first game of the semifinals. Meanwhile, this throw is over to first in time for out number 1. And that'll bring up Drew McNeil.
Now batting the second baseman, Drew McNeil.
Here's the first pitch. That one misses outside for ball 1. McNeil looking at his line in this one. He is 0 for 2 on the day. As the count runs even to him here on the taken strike, 1-1. Webb set the 1-1. That breaking ball just stayed a bit inside according to the home plate umpire. And it's 2-1 down to McNeil. Still no activity out there in the home bullpen. As the 2-1, that one runs in on the hands of McNeil. And as a gut reaction, he ends up sending that one foul. The 2-2 pitch just misses the outside corner for ball 3.
Shrink the zone now.
Don't know if that was an incredibly good take there by McNeil or if it just froze him on the outside corner. Regardless, he is going to face a full count here with one away in the inning. The 3-2. That one misses for ball 4. So some tough misses there for Teddy Webb as he just misses the zone yet again.
Left fielder Sawyer Price.
And now Sawyer Price stepping up to the plate. Price has really only been the consistent headache in this game for Teddy Webb, as he is the only Bison that has yet to be retired at least once. He's 1 for 1 on the day, also a walk to his credit. Check on the runner at first. He is back in time. Wanting to keep McNeil honest, though he's just 3 for 5 on the year in stolen base attempts. That one misses outside for a ball, and now it is 1-1. That one is swung on and missed for strike 2, and you hear some crow noises in the background. There's not any crows around the ballpark. That is the Harding visiting dugout. Guess you could say that's a new approach to chirping, as the 1-2 swung on and missed for strike 3.
Good job, Teddy.
Teddy Webb with his 5th punch out of the ball game.
Designated hitter Colin Helms.
And that's going to bring up the designated hitter Colin Helms. That one misses outside for a ball as Teddy Webb looking to make it 7 complete innings of baseball here this afternoon. He's at 6 2/3. Quality work, just 1 run allowed. Here's the 1-0. That one is right there for strike 1. For Helms, he's 1 for 3 on the day. In total for the tournament, he has 3 hits. That one swung on and missed for strike two. Another good slider that time from Teddy Webb on the outside corner. And now he's just one strike away from retiring the side. Looking to send us to the final stretch time of the year at Rab Rogers Field. Here's the 1-2. That one runs in on his hands, and that one is going to get down for a base hit. So McNeil is in there at third. And that's going to bring the tying run up to the plate. Coach Howard wants to go out there and have a word with Webb because he is set to face off against a talented batter indeed in the form of Colton Doyle. This is very reminiscent to the situation that the Bisons found themselves in back in the fifth when Doyle drove in the first run of the ball game with two away, runners at the corners, after a two-out single. Well, fans, right now, the Tigers in the driver's seat, although Harding looking to rally. If there is a Game 3 this afternoon, you can catch that one right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, but Ouachita looking to take care of business here in Game 2. Oklahoma Baptist adds one more onto their lead to take it to the bottom of the third inning. Against the Wonder Boys, it is 4-1. Henderson still on top 2-0 across the street against UAM. Southeastern Oklahoma State and Southern Arkansas set for a first pitch at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Actually, I believe it's a 2 o'clock first pitch. We'll have to get confirmation on that. The 0-1. That one is swung on and missed for strike two. The 0-2 pitch misses down low for a ball. But again, Webb just one strike away from getting out of the inning unscathed. The next pitch, just able to get a piece of that one. Although he squared it up fairly well and sent it off to the right side, it's still 1-2. The next pitch, that one skips to home plate. Quinones able to block it, but meanwhile, Helms is going to move up into scoring position. So that's going to remove the force out at second base. And now if Doyle can come through with a base hit, he has a chance to drive in too. The 2-2 pitch. That one just misses for ball three. Webb still trying to locate that put-away pitch. Here's the 3-2 once again. That one chopped foul, and it'll bounce off the base of the new iron gates installed out there on the left side of Rab Rogers Field. Also throughout the afternoon, you've gotten a look at the grandstands that were installed here prior to the start of the 2023 season. Lots of upgrades around the Rab. And with nobody in the bullpen to this point now, I say that, Cameron Marchant is going out to perhaps start stretching. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Dustin Bermudez later today either. The payoff, that one is swung on and missed for strike three. Teddy Webb strands two runners in scoring position and the tying run at the plate to make it 7 innings of one-run ball. That brings us to stretch time here at Rab Rogers Field, the final one of the year on OSDN. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Isaac Nowell.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Isaac Nowell set to lead us off here after stretch time as he fouls this one into the backstop. Looking at Nowell's numbers in this one, he is 1 for 3 on the day with a single off to the right side. Here's the 0-1. That one hit out to third, and it's through for a base hit. Isaac Nowell is on with his second hit of the afternoon. And it's a leadoff single to get the Tigers in business. Judd Arrington now stepping up to the plate.
Now batting second baseman, Judd Arrington.
For Arrington, playing what could be the final game of his collegiate career at Rab Rogers Field, and what a career it has been. His on-base percentage north of .490 coming into this plate appearance, one of the top 5 best in program history. His .494 on-base percentage entering today's contest was the 4th best in program history. Over the course of a full season, the 1-0. That one. A flare sent out to the right side, and it will not be playable as it's caught by a bullpen catcher out there for Harding. Check on the runner, and that's passed. It's going to be a throwing error. And they're calling time here. So after the confusion, now we're going to retreat back to first base. Looks like Dustin Bermudez is getting some warm-up pitches in the bullpen right now. Not a bad breaking ball that time from Pinnock, but it is 2-1. Cameron Marchant, the southpaw, also getting warmed up for Ouachita. The 2-1. That one misses outside for ball 3. The 3-1. That one, a good fastball down in the zone for strike 2. Cole Bedwell, the DH, waiting on deck for the Tigers. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner in motion. That one sent out to right field. And now Nowell's going to have to hustle back to first. Here's the throw in, and it is wild. Bounces off of the visiting dugout out there. He's lucky it didn't slip into one of the holes out there in the dugout, because if that happened, Nowell would have gotten a free pass up to third base.
Now batting designated hitter, Cole Bedwell.
Now Cole Bedwell digging in for the Tigers. First pitch of the at-bat. That one is hit to the right side and through. It's a one-out single for the freshman DH. That'll be his first of the afternoon, and it sets the table for the first baseman, Jackson Cheney. Looking at Cheney's numbers on the day, he is 1 for 2. He's gotten on base twice. Here's the first pitch. That one catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1. We've gotten an update from Russellville, an offensive explosion for the Wonder Boys. They now lead 6-4. And what serves as an elimination game for ATU. The 0-1 is popped up, but playable over on the right side of the infield. Bedwell quickly stepping back to first, and now there are two away for Colton Schrader.
Now batting third baseman, Colton Schrader.
Schrader already with a hit on his line in this one. And he's got a chance to drive in a run with now standing at second. Bedwell standing at first, and now Martinez going to go out and have a mound visit with Pinnock. Harding trying to avoid elimination here this afternoon. We'll go ahead and give you one more scoring update from across the ravine. Henderson State at the plate. They have added on to their lead. It's now 3-0. Ruddy's in the driver's seat and looking to sweep that series in 2 games. Meanwhile, attention focusing back to this side of the ravine. The 1-0 runs high for ball 2. The 2-0 misses high for ball 3. And Schrader, I'm sure, would not be opposed to keeping the line moving courtesy of a walk here. He's already done it once today. Here's the 3-0. That one will catch the zone for a strike. So now it's 3-1 to the senior third baseman out of Red Oak, Texas. The 3-1. That one hit out to short. Bedwell hustling, but the throw is there in time, and that's going to do it for the bottom of the 7th inning. So the Tigers get 2 on, but strand both of them. We're heading to the final 2 innings of play here in Game 2 of Round 1 of the GAC Baseball Championships. Your score, Ouachita 4, Harding 1. We'll be back with more Tiger Baseball after this timeout.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Is sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law, and the Tigers going to hand it back over to Teddy Webb.
Batting for Harding, catcher Sebastian Martinez.
Go, Teddy.
Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one runs in and almost gets Martinez. Instead, it's ball 1. For Webb thus far, it's been 7 innings of 1-run ball. And this one is popped up on the right side of the infield. Cheney ranging over, and he's going to make the play for out number 1. So you can tell the fans are getting loud here. They know that a semifinals appearance is looming for the hometown team.
Rub it on your neck, and then you can drink it.
Here's the first pitch from Webb. That one is sent out to center field. Now ranging back, and he's going to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman Seth Johnson.
So after the 1-pitch lineout from Cody Smith, Seth Johnson stepping up to the plate, and he's looking to avoid becoming a victim of the dreaded golden sombrero. First pitch here is popped up, but not playable over on the left side, as that one's going to get out of play. Johnson, it's been a struggle at the plate this weekend. He's been held hitless, and he struck out 5 times across 2 games. Trying to erase any memory of that here, but now he's down in the hole 0-2.
Good pitch, Teddy.
The 0-2. That one misses outside for ball 1, but Quinones liked the location.
Close, Teddy. That was close.
The 1-2. That one's hit out to second. Arrington gloves it. Thrower to first is there in time, and make it 8 innings of 1-run ball for the Tigers starter. Teddy Webb, what a day. And he's got the Tigers just 3 outs away from the Great American Conference semifinals. Tigers with one last chance to add on insurance when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, bats and signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, bats and signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, bats and sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
And welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Tigers having a chance to add on here in the 8th inning as this one is fouled out of play. Harding down to its final 3 outs here in Game 2 of this best-of-3 series. Of course, Ouachita taking Game 1 by a score of 7-0. So season is on the line for the Bisons. Meanwhile, Wyatt Core has a hit to the right side. That's his 3rd base hit of the afternoon. The former Fayetteville Purple Dog is on to lead off the inning. And that sets the table for Dustin Bermudez, who's already sent one over the wall. He homered in his last plate appearance and looking to do even more damage right here. First pitch here, that one is fouled into the backstop. Bermudez, quite the versatile player. He not only is tied for the team lead in home runs with 12, but he also set a new school record for saves in a single season. He currently has 10. The 0-1. That one runs inside, and now it's 1-1 to the junior out of Chandler, Arizona. Don't be surprised if he is given the ball to close off the game in the top of the 9th, although we'll see if Teddy Webb tries to go for the complete game effort. The 1-1, that one is fouled into the backstop. Bermudez trying to keep this battle alive right here. Going to have to choke up with 2 strikes. Runner on first, still nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. The 1-2, that one is sent out to center field, and that one got a bit of late life on it, but it will die out just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Bermudez hit it hard, but it is still out number 1 as G. Allen steps up to the plate, looking for a measure of revenge after striking out in his last plate appearance. He got the Tigers on top in this one with a 2-run home run back in the 5th, his 12th of the year. Looking to do even more damage right here with the runner on first. That one is fouled into the backstop. Allen a bit frustrated with himself. He wanted to drive that one. He's got the assistance of the wind right now blowing out to right field. Although Pinnock has limited the long ball since he entered the game back a few innings ago. Meanwhile, this one sent to the right side and through for a base hit. Coors headed for third all the way. Allen forced to retreat back to first. It's a 1-out single for the Tiger left fielder, and it sets the table for the Tiger catcher, Mikey Quinones.
Now batting the catcher, Mikey Quinones.
Go, Mikey.
Now Pinnock looking to try and regroup as Martinez going to go ahead and send the signs out. Quinones, it's been a great series for him. He homered yesterday and had a multi-hit performance. He's also reached base safely multiple times here today with a walk and a base hit. And the wind blowing heavily right now out to right field. First pitch of the at-bat. That one is sent out towards the gap. That one could be trouble, and it is going to be down for extra bases. Coors in to score. Allen has the green light. He's headed for home. And the young man from the Valley of the Sun does it again. Mikey Quinones with a 1-out, 2-run double. And Ouachita now holding a 5-run advantage.
Now batting center fielder, Isaac Nowell.
What a weekend for Quinones. That is his 4th hit of the weekend in just 9 at-bats. And move him up now to 4 RBIs on the weekend as that looks like it's going to be the day for Pinnock. He got the Bisons this far, but now they'll have to try and turn it over to another arm to keep this game within reach heading to the top of the 9th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Bisons. We'll introduce you to him when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer. Caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight, both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back, because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Kranick of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Andrew Bradshaw, the senior right-hander, appearing for what could be the final time in a Bison's uniform, as he is looking to keep the game right where it is heading into the top of the ninth inning. Tigers leading by 5 now, thanks to a 2-run double off the bat of Mikey Quinones, his 4th hit of the weekend, 3rd extra base hit. Now Isaac now looking to keep the line moving right here. Now 2 for 4 on the day. And he takes the first pitch here down for a ball. Bradshaw sets the 1-0. That one misses inside for ball 2. That one's fouled back out of play over to the right side. The 2-1. That one is sent right back up the middle and through for a base hit. Quinones is going to be forced to stay at third base, but Isaac now is on with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And now a spot for a big RBI for Judd Arrington.
Second baseman, Judd Arrington.
Go, Judd.
And what might be his last plate appearance at Rab Rogers Field. You know he wants to come through with a big hit right here. He's in a prime position to drive in a run, although the infield is playing in to defend against the ground ball.
Good job, Judd.
Johnson holding down first to keep Nowell honest, but a big hole on the right side. First pitch misses down low for ball 1. Arrington, the only Tiger not to join the hit parade today. He's 0 for 3. That one misses. No, it's called a strike on the upper outside corner for a 1-1 count now. The 1-1, that one snagged by the third baseman. Throw to second is in time. Throw to first is in time. And that will do it for the bottom of the 8th inning. Tigers strike for 2 runs here in the inning, but we are not going to break because we've got a couple seniors to recognize. Starting off right here with Wyatt Ashlock. He's a senior from Royce City, Texas, and he has been our OSDN co-student director this year. He's done over 200 broadcasts with us over the past 2 years, and we are so glad to have him as a leader. There you can see him getting his 15 seconds of fame in there in the trailer. And we just thank him for everything that he has done for us over the past couple of years. One of the top 3 student directors and producers here in the state, according to the Arkansas College Media Association. But he has been an invaluable part to everything that we've done here at OSDN. We're going to miss him dearly, but we are excited to see what he does next as the morning director for KARK News. So congratulations, Wyatt, and good luck in your next chapter. We've also got another senior that we want to recognize, as Jill Parsons is also graduating. She is our social media director here at OSDN, and she is also working on the broadcast here today. She was also recognized for her work by HCMA, and we are grateful to everything that she has done for us over the past couple of years as well. Has helped us evolve our social media presence in a lot of different ways, and we just want to thank her for everything that she does. There you can see her on the center field cam out there with the big wave. But we are happy to get to recognize a couple of our seniors here this afternoon. Thank you, Wyatt, and thank you, Jill, for everything you have done for OSDN. And Tate Goodrum also getting a spot on the cam right there. But right now, Teddy Webb has a chance to go the distance. Thanks to the insurance that his sweet mate, Mikey Quinones, provided to him in the bottom of the 8th inning, he's going to have a chance to try and finish off the game right here as this one misses down low for ball 1. Tigers looking for a second consecutive complete game effort from their starting pitching staff. They have yet to go to the bullpen this weekend as this one is sent out into left field, and that one is going to get down on the line. That could be extra bases. Played well by Allen, but it is a leadoff single here for Logan Lacey as he continues his chair at the plate this weekend, and now Coach Howard making the long walk out to the mound. We'll see if this is the day. It looks like it is, as Kieran Terrio is heading in, and that means that they're likely going to turn the ball over to Dustin Bermudez.
We went to Russell or something like that, she wouldn't go, but most of the time, if it was here, she was here every weekend.
So we're going to stay right here. Once again, fans, we want to thank you for tuning in all year long here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. It's been a great year for OSDN. Over 200 broadcasts over the last 2 years, and a standing ovation for Teddy Webb. Well-deserved this afternoon as he goes 8 innings, allowing 1 run, although he is responsible for the runner on first. Dustin Bermudez set to take over in a non-save situation. He has already set the school record for single-season saves with 10, up to 12 now on his career. That's also top 5 in program history. But for Bermudez, what a season. Tied for the team lead in home runs with 12 now. He's got the outright lead for RBIs with 54. He's nearing the top 5 for single-season RBIs ever by a Tiger. And the GAC voting committee for the all-position teams going to have an interesting choice with Bermudez because he's made a great case both as a shortstop and as a pitcher. So it will not be a surprise to see him recognized by the conference when those results are released next weekend. And right now it looks like Ouachita is going to be there. 5-run advantage and 3 outs away from the semifinals of the Great American Conference Tournament. The second time in a row that the Tigers have reached that spot. But looking back at our season with OSDN, it started back in August. Planning started even before students were back here on campus. And then we had several fall sports to cover, men's and women's soccer, football, volleyball, and soon enough moved into cross country. We also did our first cross country meet in the Bob Gravitt Invitational before making way for basketball, men's and women's. This one sent out to right field and right to Wyatt Core. Play is made for out number 1, and now the magic number is 2.
Second baseman, Drew McNeil.
There have been a lot of highlights across the Ouachita athletic programs this year, not the least of which have been those of the Tiger baseball team. This one popped out of play over on the left side.
I mean, I really didn't go out and do stuff or anything. Just stuck to baseball and kind of stuff.
The 0-1. That one misses down low for a ball. This is the first time that the Tigers have gone to the bullpen all weekend long, and even in that sense, it's not the most conventional call to the bullpen, as they just called on the shortstop to come in from his position. Quinones trying to rally on the Tigers' closing pitcher. Both of these two men transfers to Ouachita over the past couple of seasons, both from the state of Arizona. And both have seen the ball well against Harding this year, 3 home runs apiece between the two. But Bermudez locating that fastball very well there on the outside corner. And it is now 2-2. The next pitch to McNeil. That one is sent out to center field, now ranging back. And he is going to make the play for out number 2. And now Harding down to its final out here in the GAC tournament. The man due up at the plate, it's going to be a pinch hitter as Michael DeWalt steps up to the plate. A senior for the Bisons, this could be his last ever plate appearance for his team. But Bermudez looking to end the game right here and send the Tigers to Northwest Arkansas for the GAC semifinals. Runner in motion. Here's the first pitch. That one is foul tipped into the catcher's mitt for a strike. The 0-1. That one foul tip for strike 2. And now Harding down to its final strike of the season. To lock up the best of 3 series and to send the Tigers to Arvest Ballpark in Springdale, Arkansas, here's the 0-2. That one misses just off the plate for ball 1. So Bermudez going to have to regroup now.
Come on, dude. It's a 5-run game. You ain't got to squeeze it now. Let's go.
Harding with its back against the wall. Here's the 1-2. That one locks him up on the outside corner for strike 3. And for the second consecutive year, Ouachita is heading to the semifinals of the Great American Conference Tournament. Good night, Arkadelphia. Tigers win. Ouachita sweeping the best of 3 series over the visiting Harding Bisons, the 12th time in the last 13 appearances that the Tigers have beaten Harding. And what a year it has been. The Tigers tied their highest win total since 2009, now up to 37 wins on the year, and they have a chance to improve that even further when they head to Springdale next weekend for the GAC semifinals at Arvest Ballpark. Just about as complete of a weekend as you could have hoped for if you are Ouachita. Getting the win today on the mound, it was another quality start for Teddy Webb. His 8th win of the year as he goes 8 innings, allowing just 1 run. And Dustin Bermudez coming in relief to get those final 3 outs. But also Bermudez hitting his team-leading 12th home run of the year. He's tied in that category with G. Allen, who also homered. Those 2 home runs, 2 big hits that got the Tigers some breathing room there in the middle innings. And then with the dagger, with the newcomer from Phoenix, Arizona, Mikey Quinones, with a 1-out double, put the Tigers on top 6-1. And now Ouachita getting ready to pack its bags and head on to the semifinals of the tournament. A date with either Arkansas Tech or Oklahoma Baptist waiting. We're still waiting to hear the results on that one. But right now, Arkansas Tech with an offensive explosion we'll see how that one ends up, but be sure to stay tuned to the Ouachita Baseball social media pages, as well as the Ouachita Athletics social media pages across Twitter, Instagram, and all those platforms for the latest information. OBUTigers.com has a lot of great info. It's run by our Athletic Communications Office, headed up by Brian Ramsey and his Assistant Athletic Communications Director and OSDN alum, Matthew Branch. We want to thank them for everything that they've done this year. I want to go down the crew really quick and thank everyone who helped out today. Wyatt Ashlock, one of our seniors on director. I'm Chase Hartzell on commentary. Priscilla Leverett on graphics today. She also did audio. Jill Parsons, another senior that we recognized here today. She was on camera along with Luke Cross. And then our advisor, Chris Babb, and the dean of the Rogers Department of Communications and School of Humanities, Dr. Root, was on camera today as well. Well, what a year it has been for OSDN. Another successful campaign. We will not have the broadcast of the next round, but be sure to tune in to OBUTigers.com and to the GreatAmericanConference.com to check in on those games. But we have been thankful to bring all these games to you this year, whether you tuned in for soccer, football, cross country, basketball, volleyball, softball, or right here, baseball at Rab Rogers Field. We thank you for watching all season long. For the award-winning OSDN, we got to bring home the Television Outlet of the Year award from the Arkansas College Media Association earlier this year, and we were grateful for that honor. We want to thank everyone here out of OSDN and the Rogers Department of Communications who have contributed to our broadcasts and to our achievements this year. We also want to thank you, the fans. Thank you so much for tuning in all year long. It has been an honor to bring these games to you, and we'll be back with more Tiger action in the fall. Until then, on behalf of everyone here at the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, including our seniors Wyatt Ashlock and Jill Parsons, good luck to them in their next stage. This is Chase Hartzell signing off. Have a great afternoon, have a great summer, and go Tigers!
Is sliding, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside to Parker? Yes, it is. Ouachita! Way up at the buzzer! Is it going to be